What's going on, man? We're back. This is the Tariq Elite Show Part 2. This is Monday night. We got a special show going on tonight. My man was getting his saying on, wasn't he? He was putting it in. Man, so how's everybody doing? We're here. It's Monday. And we're doing a Monday show. We're taping, so just in case you miss it, if you're not watching it live, you can watch the playback a little later. I want people from the St. Louis Ferguson area, I want brothers and sisters to call in because there's still a media blackout on the story. There's still somewhat of a media blackout on the story that's happening out there in Ferguson, Missouri. The shit went down last night. Shit went down out there last night. And what's up? Shout out to the UK. Somebody sent me a picture from the UK. They were at a Hidden Color screening. It was packed. They've been having sold out Hidden Color screenings all over the UK. Shout out to my family out there. I got to get out there with my UK brothers and sisters to really chop up game because they're really supporting the film out there. All the showings out there have been sold out. They're coming out in droves. So they've been wanting me to come out there, and I want to come on out there, man. So I want to try to make that happen within the next few months. You feel me? And I also want some brothers and sisters, again, from the St. Louis area to call up and let us know what's going on out there. I want to keep people updated because, again, we're not getting the real from the national news outlets. What I'm understanding is that basically they're focusing on the rioting. And I want black folks to really understand the game that's being played here. The number is 818-850-5404. So I want to just create a forum for a couple of hours where we can just chop up game and people can kind of keep us abreast on what's going on. This is Matt Capone. What's up, player? What's going on with you, Matt Capone? That's the LA player right there. What's happening with you? Hey, man, RIP to Robin Williams. The great comedian Robin Williams died. They said he committed suicide. So RIP to that brother, man. RIP to that brother. You think, but again, I don't want to get off focus because again, the media now, they already were not focusing on the story in St. Louis. Now they're really not focusing on that because what they're trying to do with the St. Louis situation, they're really trying to sweep that under the rug. If you understand, let me keep everybody abreast who are, from another planet somewhere. A couple of days ago, a young black man was killed, execution style, by a police officer in Ferguson, Missouri, right outside St. Louis. The guy was shot 10 times. Some people say it was point blank range. And instead of handling the situation, police went and basically protected this cop. They didn't release his name. They still haven't released his name. They haven't charged the cop with anything. They keep talking about this investigation thing, which, they're not going to really do anything. The brothers and sisters in Ferguson, they were having peaceful rallies saying, hey, we want answers. Our brother was just killed in cold blood. What are we going to do? The police tried to lie on the brother, said that he stole something. That wasn't true. They tried to say he wrestled a gun, but he was shot 35 feet away. I mean, none of the stories are matching up, and it's very disrespectful to the brothers and sisters out there in St. Louis. Meanwhile, when they were trying to protest peacefully to get answers, the cops there rolled out military tanks on them. I posted some pictures on my Twitter the other day. Also, when brothers and sisters were out there praying and marching, they brought out the police dogs and had the dogs trained on the people. So the brothers and sisters in St. Louis just said, hey, fuck it, enough is enough. It's time to set something on fire. So there was some rioting going on last night. So now a lot of the media outlets and the suspected white supremacists, now they want to be outraged over the riots now. So now that's the big story. So we got to understand, family, how systematic white supremacy works. Oh, I'll get on that coon in a minute. Don't worry. I want to handle the first important stuff first. I'm talking about some real shit, but I will get on that coon in a minute. We're going to have a little coon roast tonight. There's coon on the menu tonight. I'll get on that coon in a minute. I'll get on that coon in 1 minute. Don't worry, we got time. We're going to have a little coon roast tonight. Spread the word if you need to. Let me get a little green tea because we're going to get you a little side of mashed potatoes. We're going to have a coon roast tonight, all right? Yeah, the movie Guardian of the Galaxy, that's not the only film that got a coon on the screen. We're going to have a coon on this screen tonight. That's not the only coon screening that's out there right now. So get you some tea so you don't get the itis, because we're going to roast this coon. But like I was saying about our brothers and sisters out there in the St. Louis area. Our brothers and sisters out there in the St. Louis area, they were very peaceful, and basically, man, the police just kept egging them and egging them and egging them and egging them, and people just exploded. They said, look, we ain't getting no answers. Y'all disrespecting us. We're trying to be peaceful. Fuck it. So people just went into fuck it mode. They start wrecking shit. And now, all of a sudden, all the people who were quiet about the cop killing this brother, now all of a sudden, oh, those people rioting are animals. What's that gonna solve? My thing is this, I'm not saying anything about the riot, good or bad, but my thing is, what's the answer then? If so-called rioting ain't the answer, what's the answer? What is the answer? Because we keep asking, what can we do to stop getting shot down by white supremacists or suspected white supremacist cops? And every time we ask that question, we get told, well, what about Chicago? We get deflections. We keep getting told bullshit. Y'all keep turning the other way, acting like y'all don't see what's happening. Talking about it ain't racial. Well, this is not race. This is a police issue. We live in a police state. That's because of Obama. I've been hearing all types of crazy white supremacist rhetoric. So the thing is, black people are trying to reach out to these so-called non-suspected white supremacists and say, hey, man, what's the deal? Can we get answers? How can our kids be safe? Because if you're trying to compare a cop to a killer in Chicago, well, damn, we got a major problem if you're comparing your cops to criminals. This is all about systematic white supremacy, family. We live in a system of white supremacy. We got a very bad race problem in this country that people are scared to acknowledge. And a lot of young people are not only rebelling against white supremacy, they're rebelling against old coons. Because I've been listening to like the police scanners of the situation last night in St. Louis and looking at some of the footage, because I've been really online, because a lot of the major news outlets, they're not really showing everything. But I've been seeing there's a lot of old black coons. Some people telling me that the one black radio station, they're playing Negro spirituals. Oh yeah, shout out to my dude Zoe. Zoe Williams is my dude. Zoe Williams is my dude. That's my dude. But you say white supremacy ain't forcing niggas to steal rims. Well, it's forcing people to shoot brothers. So I don't give a damn about rims right now. I'm caring about people's lives. I'm caring about innocent, unarmed kids getting shot 10 times. Your rims will be all right. I don't give a fuck about no rims. Let's talk about these lives. You see how black lives are devalued? People on Twitter and people running around talking about the Quick store, the Quick Mart got burned up. Oh no, the shoes were stolen. I don't give a fuck about that unless let's talk about these lives being taken. Then we'll talk about some fucking shoes. We'll worry about the shoes in a minute. Don't talk to me about no goddamn shoes and black folks are getting choked up and killed by government officials. Let's deal with that first. All that coon talking. If you're a coon talking about, well, they stealing shoes, what that's what they stealing weaves. So what? They killing black folks. Let's focus on that first. Let me see who we got on the phone. What's up? Who's calling? Hello? All right, this person didn't say nothing. All right, we coming on in. People coming on in the room. We already 700 and something deep. we're in this piece heavy. But again, like I said, that goes back to us owning businesses. Again, we got to get our business game on. Now, you know another thing that I notice, a lot of these suspected white supremacists, people keep saying stuff like, well, why are you're burning down your own community? What's that going to solve? You know why they keep saying that? Because look, the people who are rioting, and in most riots, people don't really burn down their own community. That's something that a lot of white supremacists like to tell themselves so they can trick themselves into believing that they are not really affected by it. That's their way of saying, well, these brothers and sisters out here wrecking shit is not affecting the white supremacists. They're affecting themselves, which they're not. When they're burning down those buildings, they don't own that stuff. Even during the LA riots out here, most of the black businesses weren't even touched. They don't own those businesses. So that's that cognitive dissonance where they think that they can just, they're so supreme, they're not affected. They're affected. All the people out there in that area are affected. And they know it deep down because the thing is they have to close the schools down today. And right now, the city is losing millions and millions and millions of dollars, not just in property damage, but in man hours for all of that law enforcement out there. That's money. So this city is willing to lose millions of dollars, and you're willing to keep your kids out of school, have your businesses burned down, just so you can protect one racist ass killer cop. All you got to do is give that cop up. The malls are closed. They're losing millions of dollars to protect one fucking white supremacist cop or suspected white supremacist cop. And let me go back to this. You see the code? That's why I've always said the white supremacists, they have a code. They have a code of conduct. They ain't giving his name up for shit. They said they're going to release his name. Are they going to arrest the dude? Because a lot of people know his name. They just ain't saying it. Because again, talking about the black folks rioting and looting and all that stuff with the police, it's their fault. If you have somebody who's supposed to protect the community go in here killing people in cold blood, and the way you repay this person is by giving them paid administrative leave, that's a smack in the face. Yeah, I know the organization called Anonymous, they said that they were going to hack into their computers. Did they do that already? I need my people to call in, man, from St. Louis. What's up? Who's calling? What's up, man? Where you calling from?
Maintaining, man. I'm just glad you're sitting there putting the word out about this because now that you're talking about it, people need to pay attention to what the hell's going on because I'm getting tired of these coons and Sambos talking about, black on black crime and we're doing all this and everything like that. When really, we need to, y'all been sitting there putting the word out about economical empowerment and focus.
Yeah.
So if they don't pay attention to that, then it's going to get progressively worse.
Much respect. Yes, indeed, man. Thanks for the call. Now, somebody just wait. Somebody. Okay, thanks for the call, man. Okay, I'm trying to look at the Twitter thing. I see something where there was tear gas released. There's been tear gas released in certain spots. Because people are still out there getting busy. Where my people, man? I need St. Louis to call in. Because people hit me on Twitter. They got tear gas again. If they want to protect this cop, what they need to do, they need to go ahead and arrest that cop, man. And stop playing around talking about they're going to investigate. Arrest the dude for murder. The dude is a murderer, man. All that, take your time and investigate and let him walk around free and all. The dude is a murderer. Who's calling?
Hey, this is Ray in St. Louis.
Hey, man, how you doing, Ray? What's going on?
I'm all right. Hey, all of this shit, man, that's been on TV, all of this hogwash, man, they made it seem like they rioted bust the whole street. It's about 10 businesses that got hit yesterday, and that's it. And most of them were dilapidated, old-ass businesses. They needed to be out of the neighborhood anyway, truth be told. But a lot of the updated stuff haven't really got hit except for the shoe stores.
Yeah, I saw a lot of the footage of people getting the shoe stores and hitting the shoe stores and getting the weave shops and all that. And it's like, it is what it is. You know?
And the riot, not to cut you out, but the riot didn't break out yesterday until they threw tear gas into the crowd.
Yeah.
And that's what incited the riot or what have you. It's not the other way around that everybody's trying to make it out.
Exactly. That's what I thought. I keep hearing that they started, the people were out there peaceful. They were out there praying and with the candlelight vigils and all that. And then the cops, because I saw the tanks and the dogs way before the riot started. They had all the dogs and all that. So they were agitating the people. And so people said, well, fuck it. If y'all going to do this to us and we ain't doing nothing, we might as well do something. So keep us abreast on what's going on out there, bro. Definitely.
Oh, okay, I got you.
No doubt. The number is 818-850-5404. 818-850-5404. That is the number, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, they incited everything. But again, man, they're losing money out there right now. They're out there straight up losing money right now. Let me see who else we got on the phone. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, what's up, man? This is Mustafa, man. I'm calling from. I actually live in Ferguson, man.
Oh, there you go. What's going on out there, player?
Man, you know it's kind of ramped up today, but not like yesterday. But I want to tell you something, man. I was out there yesterday, and the dude who kicked that shit off yesterday, I believe he was planted by the FBI because the dude who like riled everybody up, I never seen him again. They never showed him on TV or anything, man.
Okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting.
Yeah, because he had like this, you know, because I thought he was like with the Panthers. So I hollered at my guy, you know what I'm saying? He said, "No, man, I don't know that dude, man."
Okay, well, who knows what happened, but definitely keep us posted, fam. All right, that's the brother out there in Ferguson. Let's see who we got here. God damn. Yo, what's up? Who's calling?
What's up, Tariq?
What's up? Who's calling?
This is Jay, man, from Atlanta.
Hey, what's going on? What's on your mind, Jay?
Not much, man. I had met you like a couple of months ago when you came out to Atlanta, but I just wanted to touch it based on some things that you've been saying. Is basically like I'm from Louisiana, and so I've been telling a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. Like I've been like when I went and purchased a gun one night, you know what I'm saying, all these, you know what I'm saying, they got a number of white people, and this has been going on for a long little time.
Yeah.
This has been like about 4 years ago. The whole conversation I'm hearing in the back, you know, they don't even realize I'm in there, but they talking about, you know, how they getting ready for a war, and this, and how we gonna get these niggas this. All these white people out here buying guns while we out here buying Jordans and all this type of stuff, worrying about this nonsense. Like, you know what I'm saying, I keep telling everybody, like, oh, well, you know, this. I got people that I work with, they like, oh, man, I just bought this. I said, man, you better go load up right now when they got these sales going on, these guns and getting these guns and stuff like that. Because, like, yesterday I went out there. I'm the only black dude in the store. Everybody that's in there is white, and they all at the gun section buying up loads and loads of tons of cans of whatever, ammo and different stuff like that, grenades, you know, getting armor, doing all type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to put that word out there.
Yes, indeed. So black folks need to protect themselves. They need to get the same thing just in case these militia groups started rolling out there, because there's a lot of those.
Oh, they out, man. They out. They actually in Louisiana, you know what I'm saying? They all prepared. Like, you know what I'm saying? They train. Like, you know, the military, like my father was military or whatever.
Yeah.
So a lot of people that we know, whatever, and also my brother, they actually holding groups or whatever every weekend. They having groups, even out here in Georgia. They got little secret camps out here, and then they going out there and they training. And they got little kids out here too that they taking out hunting and stuff like that. And I keep telling y'all, think that, you know what I'm saying, that these people going out here hunting for animals, but they hunting, you know what I'm saying, as far as how to maneuver and how to get around in the forest, how to, you know, urban type of, you know what I'm saying, warfare type of things going on. Plus with these dudes doing these practical jokes, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, they doing this stuff in the black neighborhoods, in our community or whatever, waiting for stuff like, you know what I'm saying, they walking up to people talking about, yo, can you suck my dick or what you this, and, you know what I'm saying, and they getting hit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They're looking for a reaction out of it.
Exactly. I've been telling black people, man, when these people doing these so-called joke videos in the hood, they're testing the waters to see what they can get away with. And when they see that they don't get the shit beat out of them, that lets the other more radical white supremacists know that they can come in and take over. So black folks got to get real right now and start thinking in a wartime mode, because you're in war. And I keep telling black folks this. But thanks for the call, fam. But, yeah, cats got to start getting their weapon game stocked up so they can protect themselves. Brothers and sisters are really going to have to get their weapons games popping off so they can protect themselves. Because if these militia groups start walking around, they're going to use the riots to justify just picking off people. It's going to be a real purge. So again, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. You got to get serious about what's happening out here. You got to get serious about what's happening. You got to protect yourself. You got to protect yourself. You can call up Nicholson. Because again, all this old scared singing stuff, that's just not going to cut it. Dude, the singing, if y'all keep on singing and all this old stuff and letting them beat you down like that and not really standing up for yourself and protecting yourself, tomorrow it's Mike Brown, the next day is going to be your kid. The white supremacists are not playing right now. The white supremacists are not playing. And I saw cats out there. The only thing I didn't like, when cats out there, they turn it up, but a lot of dancing and all that, cut all that shit out. Because a lot of the older black people are, trying to be like, well, let's just sing and march and all. But the young people are like, hey, man, we're singing and marching and they're still killing us. So that singing and marching, that's just not working. The singing and marching ain't working. The deflection ain't working. The denial from the dominant society, that's not working. So now something has to give here. Something has to give. Now we want to see these cities destroyed because it's going to go on a grander scale. If people do not acknowledge we have a severe race problem, and that problem is white supremacy. Black folks are scared to say that because you're scared you're going to lose your job. Those in the dominant society are scared to say that because they don't want to take any responsibility because they're cool with what's going on for the most part. But this shit that's happening in this city is bullshit. And it's all the fault of the fucking white supremacists. It's all their fault. Because this could have been prevented. Talking about these black people rioting, that's bullshit, and it's a jive-ass excuse. The white supremacists could have prevented that. When you saw that kid get killed, y'all should have had justice prevail. That cop should have been arrested. It would have been end of story. But they want to protect white supremacists who gun down innocent black people, and that's what happens. Now the city is just fucked up. Millions of dollars are being lost over some bullshit. So again, black folks, it's another thing. Stop sitting up, getting on the coon train, talking this. Well, we need to stop it. It's our fault. Black folks are so quick when the white supremacists start pointing the finger at you, you start pointing the finger at yourself. Oh Lord, we need to stop this. This ain't the answer. This making us look bad. Do they already look at you bad? They already look at you bad. So what we need answers. And if we're trying to dialogue with those in the dominant society, especially online media, and the best they can do is just start trolling and spewing their white supremacist nonsense, well then you're not even trying to provide a real answer. You're part of the problem.
Yeah,
and
right.
you see a lot of that online. What's up? Who's calling?
Hello?
Player, what's up? What's on your mind?
Hey, what's going on, man? Hey, I'm Kenny, man. I'm from Southside St. Louis.
There you go. What's happening?
One of the things that you was talking about at the beginning of your broadcast,
yeah,
they had a meeting today, all the local black leaders, NAACP and all of that, on the local news. It was on all of that.
Okay, and I bet the coon train was rolling, but go ahead. What were they saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you, towards the end of it, the younger people, they spoke a couple things, they got up and walked out on them. It's like they're trying to take over this movement themselves, and it's about time.
Good. Those Negro spiritual leaders are going to get everybody killed with that passive, played out, non-responsive bullshit that they're talking. All that, let's pray and let's just dude, that's going to get all of us killed over and over again. You dig? So I feel them. I'm glad they walked out. We need other solutions right now, and the singing and praying ain't it. It's not it. But thanks for the call, fam. Good. We don't need these old niggas getting on the coon train, making excuses, telling us that we ain't acting right when it's the white supremacists who are not acting right. The cops are out of order. It's the police and the people who are protecting those cops. They are out of order. They are out of order. They have to be held responsible. I ain't pointing the finger at no black folks. Fuck all that. I'm not pointing the finger at none of these people until we deal with these murderous ass cops. Demon Dog. Come on, dude. You getting on that coon train a little bit, fam. Do you think they're making a fall guy? See, the thing is, what they're doing, they're holding on to the white supremacist code. See, the white supremacists have a code. Their code is they don't turn on none of their own in favor of black folks. That's the code. I've said that a million times. The white supremacists, they don't turn on each other in favor of black folks. That's a code that they stick to. We don't have that code. We snitch on niggas, so if they give us some butter biscuits, we'll tell on everybody. And why is Benjamin Crump representing the family? God damn. No disrespect. I don't like Benjamin Crump. He can't talk to save his life. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to question that brother's integrity or his lawyer skills. But I just hate to hear that motherfucker talk. They could have gotten anybody but Benjamin Crump. What the fuck y'all get Benjamin Crump for? That's in black people. Let me talk to my black folks for a minute. Look, black folks, let's stop doing shit that don't work. The Benjamin Crump situation, Benjamin Crump didn't really do anything for the Trayvon family. Understand that there was no justice. So don't get somebody who basically lost. God damn. Don't get, and no disrespect to Benjamin Crump. You can't have these old slack-mouthed dudes who can't really articulate themselves out here speaking to the media outlets. Dude, you could have got so many other lawyers. You could have got my lawyer. I got a great lawyer. Black dude out here in L.A. There's so many other people you could have gotten for that. I guess Benjamin Crump, he represents the family for free. Yeah, do anybody know the family out there? Get me in touch with the family. Somebody get me in touch with that family out there. Because I want to help the family out with some things. I want to help Mike Brown's family out. If y'all got a line on the family, let me know what's going on with the family. I want to help them out with some things. Because again, I hope they're getting Benjamin Crump. And again, I'm thinking Benjamin Crump is doing shit because, he's doing it for free and the family might not have a lot of money, whatever. Please get me in touch with Mike Brown's family, his mom. My God. But again, man, we got to get serious out here in the game. Let me see who's calling. Hey, what's up? Who's calling?
Yo, what's up, Flex? It's Rico from New Orleans.
Rico from New Orleans. How you doing, fam?
Man, dude, a cop just killed somebody here about 3 months ago, and if it wasn't for us staying on the FBI case, they would let him go. But some kind of way, the police union kept on trying to reconstruct the crime scene to make it seem what ended up happening was they served a warrant at a house where there was supposedly drugs being served at, and one of the guys from college from spring break happened to come down and spend just one night with a friend of his who did sell the weed. And he came out, he was in the room with a girl with no clothes on. So when they kicked the door in, he walked downstairs and he shot him literally butt naked. And they tried everything in their power to say this boy had a gun in his hand. But they wound up, the family came out, they got it all done, and now the cop got 5 years.
Good. Man, because they're trying to do the same thing up in New York with Eric Garner. They got those police unions. They done banded together and came up with a lie talking about Eric Garner. He looked like he was being choked, but he wasn't really being choked. So they get together and come up with a lie, and they roll with their lies. So we got to be on top of the game. You dig?
Yes, sir. It just happened. The actual district attorney tried everything in his power to not even take the case. He kept on trying to turn the case over to the internal affairs. They kept turning it back to the, they kept on trying to really throw the case in somebody else's hand. So somebody white would get the blame for it. Yeah. And they kept on, snowballing it. And the preachers, we didn't let up on it, and we got him prosecuted. Absolutely. And the guy actually came out and cried. He told the family, I'm sorry. I thought the guy had a gun, and I'm going to take responsibility for killing him. But it was an accidental shooting. But the police union tried their best to get that boy off the hook.
Exactly. Yeah. Man. Hey, man, thanks for the call, fam.
No doubt.
But yeah, man, again, we got a race problem in this country that people refuse to acknowledge. We got a race problem that people refuse to acknowledge. And the problem is going to get worse and worse. We keep going in full circle. The country ain't going to survive with that bullshit. And let me tell you something. You notice, man, I was looking at CNN and all those last night. They wouldn't say shit. The St. Louis and Ferguson area, that shit was on fire last night. Tanks everywhere, dogs, tear gas, and major news outlets weren't saying nothing. That's heavy. You see how organizations within the system of white supremacy, how they work in conjunction with each other? It's like black people are the abused stepchildren of this country. And you got to hide the abuse. You got a stepchild that you take in the basement and you beat the shit out of them. That's black people in America. And you hide the ass whoopings. You see how dirty and deceptive it is? You're going to black the media out while this city is burning and people getting shot, and you're going to black that out. So the world won't see this. Because the image you have of the country is this post-racial, we have a black president, so we're all sitting together holding hands, singing Kumbaya, eating cupcakes with each other. So that's the image. Dude, Delky, hey dude, stop promoting, and you sound like that coon, and I'm going to get on the coon in a minute, don't worry, but I'm going to ban you, but don't come in here promoting this coon's YouTube links. I'll get on that in a minute. Right, but I'll get on the coon in a minute. I'm talking about some more important things. But if you're the coon himself, fuck nigga, your time is coming in a few minutes. Don't worry. I'm about to get in your ass real soon in a few minutes. But I just got bigger fish to fry right now. But like I was saying, yeah, tanks in a major city is a news story. Is a major story. That's a major news story. That's what's up, Albini. And that's another thing, man. When people in the dominant society, instead of calling out blatant systematic white supremacy, they try their best to deflect on Chicago. They start having this fake outrage over Al Sharpton. Oh my God, why is Al Sharpton coming? Why are you guys so worried about? Dude, shut the fuck up talking about some Al Sharpton. That's what you outraged about? This people over here getting shot in the head by police officers 10 times, and you want to whine and bitch about some Al Sharpton? Cognitive dissonance, man. People want to whine and complain about the weave shop getting broken into. Come on now. Yeah, they love talking about Al Sharpton because that's, with Sharpton, that's their only way to point to what they consider comparative racism. Look, racism goes both ways. Look at Sharpton. He's so racist. He's the biggest racist. That's just the white supremacists deflecting. That ain't none but white supremacists deflecting. And we got to stop falling for the nonsense. And again, what we have to do, we got to circle our wagons because, again, we keep trying to dialogue with certain people in the dominant society. We don't know who's a suspected white supremacist or not. But we keep trying to dialogue, and unfortunately, many of those in the dominant society, they're just not having a real dialogue with us. Look, I hate to plug my shit. Y'all really need to get Hidden Colors 3. The Rules of Racism. We break that shit down. If you don't have Hidden Colors 3, that's the main reason why we made the movie, so that you can understand the real deal about racism and what you need to do. You gotta protect yourself. You gotta acknowledge the situation you're in, because shit is real out here. Let me get one of my St. Louis people on the phone. What's up? Who's calling?
How you doing, brother? This is Willis from St. Louis.
Willis from St. Louis. How you doing, fam?
I'm all right. Just wanted to call in and speak a little bit about some of the events that's been going on here the past couple of days. Now, when people aren't talking about is on Saturday night, there was people saying that when they had the candlelight vigil, that the cop cars actually drove in during that vigil. It's almost like they were trying to incite something then, but they do not talk about that. They do not talk about that. So, of course, what happened Sunday was just, you know, it was like playing with matches over, you know, a tub of gasoline. I mean, eventually we're going to get frustrated when we've seen what happened in all the other cities.
Of course, man. And I'm looking at the images, people with their, literally, you got men, women, and children with their hands up, and they got fucking dogs on them. Like it's 1960 fucking 3. You dig? So people are like, well, look, fuck it then. If this is what it is, let's turn up.
Exactly. And then it's like, okay, when people talk about, the crime in the black communities, I'm like, well, look, if the authorities, the powers that be really cared about the crime in the black communities, if we're going to use their rhetoric, how come all these different precincts weren't getting involved in? But they want to show all these different precincts when we just want to unite and just ask for justice. You understand?
Absolutely. When they started all that crime in the black community, I'm like, okay, first of all, that ain't got nothing to do with this case. And just like crime in the white community, what does that have to do with anything? None of that has to do with anything. And if we're going to talk about crime, why is it that crime in the black community, whoever does the crime, they get punished? If other white people commit crimes against each other, they get punished. But when a white person commits a crime against a black person, all of a sudden, nobody wants to get arrested. So let's talk about systematic white supremacy.
Right. And they never talk about, we don't know all the facts. Because I think about, the whole knockout myth. Now, they're not showing any footage about that much about what's going on in the city, but they sure knew how to pull up little cell phone footage of this myth of the knockout game. They sure knew how to find that.
Exactly. They got zero proof of that. They had zero proof of that, and they kept blaming black people for that fake-ass game that don't even exist.
Exactly. And I'm just disappointed at how some of our people I've been seeing statuses saying, "Oh, I'm so ashamed of my race today. How they losing this and that." I said the only thing you should be ashamed of is yourself for putting up that shoe shining stat.
Exactly.
Talking about you ashamed of your race, because it's not like it's not like anybody that has the white supremacist mindset had love for you before today.
Exactly. I was looking at some of the footage last night on the internet, and there was a cop patrolling an area, and there was some old coon drove up talking about, "I'm ashamed of all this," and the cop was like, "Yeah, I understand." And I'm like, this buck dancing coon running and so that mentality has to go. We got too many fucking coons out here who are trying to suck ass to make shit better, and it don't work like that. White supremacy doesn't work like that. You got to protect yourself from it.
And the youth see the writing on the wall. I mean, it's so clear. Praying, going home, waiting on my Lord Jesus to do something. Hasn't done anything. Well, instead of waiting on God to answer the question, I thought we all came from him. So aren't we supposed to kind of work to answer this question ourselves and move with us? Absolutely. I think this is what we see now. You know?
Yes, indeed. Hey, man, but thank you for the call, fam. My man was spitting real talk right there. So you got into it, an NCAA football player in Ovakuna. Man, what's going on? How's everybody doing? Let me shout some people out. Natural, Eric, Wade, Ronan, Beautiful Brown, Arlac, King Maurice, Moving for Freedom. You saw that coon last night? Yeah. He's mad how people react, start blaming him. Let me tell y'all about Sambo Sotomoisture. Now, let me get on this coon-ass nigga for a minute. This bitch-ass nigga, Sambo Sotomoisture. This fuckboy. Let's get the barbecue going. Let's get the barbecue grill going. Everybody retweet. It's time for a little coon roast real quick. Let her tweet everybody to let them know we're going to get this coon roast going on. Get your side of mashed potatoes ready for this bitch-ass nigga. Sambo Sotomoisture. This fuckboy, hoe-ass nigga, with my name in his mouth, mad and jealous like a disgruntled bitch. Keep slick dissing, low-key mentioning my name and all that old bullshit. And then the nigga, because I said some shit about him last night because people were asking. Then he made a fake, corny ether video. I didn't even see all that shit when he's whining about me. Talking about, hidden queer and all this old bullshit. One of his corny, bullshit, jive-ass roast. That fell flat. Let me tell y'all about this bitch nigga. One thing I don't do, I don't trick people into looking at my shows. When you look at my show, look at the Ustream. All you see is my name. I build my shit off my name. I'm not no piggybacking nigga. When you look at this Ustream, all you see is Tariq, 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 Tariq. You see my name, and you see it's the room. There's thousands of people in the room right now. I don't con people into watching my show with fake videos, and then I slip in the video, and then brag about the fucking YouTube hits. You dig what I'm saying? That's, nigga, he bait views. That nigga baits people for his views, and then brags about the views he gets. That's fuckboy shit. So if you're on the internet, you see something that says, hey, two hood rats fighting, you're like, damn, what's that? Two hood rats fighting. You look it up, and it's his crusty, crispy ass. What up, everybody? It's your boy Tommy. Well, get the fuck out of here. This nigga has to bait people into watching this shit. You type in, a giraffe gets eaten by a shark. Damn, what's that about? What up, everybody? It's your boy Tommy. A giraffe just gave... Fuck. Look, I want to look up Miley Cyrus twerking. What up, everybody? Miley Cyrus twerking. It's your boy Tommy. This old baiting ass nigga, I'm trying to look up some other shit, then his old trolling ass pop up on the screen. Well, I don't trick people into watching me. That's bum ass nigga shit. I can't even look up a recipe. I'm like trying to cook breakfast. I'm like, let me look up how to make waffles out of wheat bread. What up, everybody? It's your boy Tommy. I make waffles out of wheat bread, everybody. You got this fucked up hairline having nigga on the screen. This little crispy ass bastard. Every time you look up somebody else's video, this receding hairline fuckboy pops up. That nigga has a paranormal activity for a head. That nigga hairline has an evil spirit. You know how the movie Paranormal Activity, the spirit be pulling motherfuckers back? The spirit pulled that nigga's hairline back. That nigga hairline is evil. Oh, Paranormal Activity hairline having bitch. This nigga basically does all of my old shows. And look, I have to apologize because he's one of my bastard children. This is one of my bastard kids. Because what happens, a lot of these niggas listen to my old shows, pick up on some shit where I criticize hood rats, and then they lock in on that, and then they start doing a million videos. Oh, I hate all these black bitches, everybody. Oh, I hate these. What up, everybody? I hate these black bitches. I ain't with that fuckboy shit. That's fuckboy shit. And the dude carries himself like a fuckboy. The nigga be begging people to follow him on Twitter. He does little moist fuckboy shit. I really don't roll with that nigga like that. I really don't. I never did roll with that nigga like that. And this nigga does like little groupie nigga shit. That nigga's a professional dick rider. This nigga go around taking selfies with random celebrities. Look, here's this nigga's picture. Fuck, because I'm gonna get on this nigga's ass with his own pictures. Because this nigga did some little roast video of me using some other people's pictures. I'm just gonna use this nigga's pictures tonight. Now look at this shit right here. Look at that hoe ass nigga dick riding Morris Chestnut. How you gonna roll up on Morris Chestnut trying to take a bitch ass selfie like a hoe? Oh, it's Morris Chestnut, everybody. Oh, let's take a... This nigga rolling up on Morris Chestnut like a groupie. Look at Morris Chestnut's face. Morris Chestnut is like, who is this crispy bastard running up on me? This fuckboy, he's a selfie hoe. I know Morris Chestnut has a look on his face like, who is this turd-looking nigga? Because Tommy looks like a fucking human turd. That nigga's a shit stain on the internet. That nigga looks like a turd with teeth. Tommy, we gonna call that nigga Tommy the tap dancing turd. Don't that nigga looks like he looks like a fucking turd. That nigga looks like a tap dancing turd. He's out here telling white people to shoot black folks, all this old sucker nigga shit. That nigga has coon Tourette's. He can't stop being a coon if he tried. See what he does that coon shit. When he gets called out, he'll try to get on that black shit. Then he'll start, what up everybody? He play that soft music. What up everybody? This is your boy Tommy. I apologize for being a black man, all that black, me being a black man, I did some shit that was wrong, everybody. I repent for my ways, everybody. Black bitches ain't shit. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm trying to do right by the black community, everybody. Fuck the black community. I'm sorry, everybody. So this nigga has coon Tourette's. The nigga can't stop being a fucking coon. Then he starts cooning and then gets into that old Morgan Freeman March of the Penguin ass voice. What up, everybody? It's your boy Tommy. I know I've been fucking up out here doing a lot of stuff I don't mean to do, but black bitches ain't shit, everybody. Hoe ass nigga. My thing, I don't flip flop. See, my thing is, dude, I keep it 110. I'm not no flip flopping nigga, man. You get what you get with me. You get what you get with me, man. I'm not no flip flopping dude, man. I keep it 200 all day. I'm not gonna be one way this day and one way the next day. You dig what I'm saying? And my dude, the reason why I really don't fuck with this nigga is because this nigga does a lot of lying. This nigga's done a lot of lying and using my name to keep lies up. You dig what I'm saying? I don't like no nigga lying like no bitch, acting like we buddies. That's another thing. People be like, damn, Tariq, why you fuck with that dude? I'm like, what makes you think I fuck with him like that? I don't really hang with the dude like that. I really don't hang with that dude like that. But according to him, this nigga's always got my name in his mouth, acting like we buddies and all this shit. You got to understand, I only did 2 interviews with that hoe ass nigga. I only did 2 interviews with this nigga. I did a phone interview with him on his show. Nigga, Tariq, I need you to do my show, everybody. Oh, Tariq, come do my show for me, everybody. Do my show, Tariq. This nigga begged me to do his fucking show, so I did his bitch ass show. Nothing. I ain't have nothing against the dude. And then we did another show up at his house that he was renting up here in LA with Zoe Williams. The only reason I did that show is because of Zoe Williams. I was at Zoe Williams' show. No, let me get on that mansion in a minute. Let's talk about that mansion in 1 minute. Let's talk about that mansion. Let's get on that mansion for a minute. Let's look up the word mansion, everybody. So look, I'm at Zoe Williams' show. All right? I'm doing Zoe Williams' show. And he invited Tommy. And there was other people there. And, we did the show. I didn't, again, he's Zoe's guest, not my guest. So we do the show. We did a good show. But what happened, there was a technical glitch at Zoe's studio and the show didn't get recorded. So Tommy was like, Zoe was like, hey, man, we need to do the show. Can we do it tomorrow? And Tommy was like, y'all can come do the show at my mansion, everybody. That nigga's voice killed me. He's like, Zoe, y'all can come do the show at my mansion. Come up do the show at my mansion, everybody. Come do the show at my mansion, everybody. So, all right. So Zoe was like, Tariq, you want to do this? I'm like, okay, look. All right, we go to the mansion to do the show. So we go up to the mansion. So we go up in the hills. It's up in the hills. So we go. I'm at the mansion. So I'm like, hey, and I'm cool. I ain't got no problem with the dude. I'm like, Tommy, I got to use your restroom. He's like, it's over there, everybody. Just go down there. He's making it seem like it's a whole way. Just go down the hall, everybody. I go down the hall. All right. So I go to the restroom at the mansion. So I use the restroom. There's all types of ointments and shit. This nigga has some fucking shimmering lotion, all types of moist nigga shit. So I'm at the mansion because he's renting this mansion. So I'm in the bathroom. I'm like, okay. So I use the bathroom, wash my hands. So I walk out one room and I go into this bedroom. So then I leave the bedroom and then go into another bathroom. So I leave the bathroom, I go into another bedroom. So I'm like, I'm lost now. I'm lost in the mansion. So I'm walking around for about, a minute or two. I'm lost in the mansion. I'm like, fuck, I'm lost. This fucking shit is huge. I'm lost in this motherfucker. I don't know where I'm going. So I noticed, all the rooms look the same. So I'm walking, I'm like, wait, why do the fucking rooms look the same? I realized that I'm going in and out of the same fucking bedroom. This is a 1-bedroom fucking mansion. I'm like, what mansion? This nigga stays in this is a 1-bedroom house, and this nigga's talking about it as a fucking mansion. I'm thinking I'm lost. I'm going in and out of the same fucking room. This nigga mansion looks like a fucking FEMA trailer from a Hurricane Katrina victim house. Y'all, this nigga was on the internet talking about he got a fucking mansion. I'm telling you, if I'm lying, I'm flying. This is a 1-bedroom fucking mansion, nigga. This nigga had a struggle mansion. How the fuck you live in a studio mansion? That nigga lived in a Toll House cracker mansion. The fuck out of here, you lying ass nigga. That lying son of a bitch telling people he live in a mansion and the shit is 1 bedroom. I'm like, this nigga's funny style. That's my mansion, everybody. I'm broadcasting from my mansion, everybody. You bitch ass nigga. That nigga doing interviews on his little roast video. After I'm Tariq, he ate at my table, he dissing me now. But nigga, I'm at your house, you all giggling and cackling in my face like a bitch, but then get on the internet making little slick disses. So that's little hoe shit, dude. That's bitch made shit, my dude. And if y'all remember the video that we did up at the Struggle Mansion, all right? This nigga had a smansion. I ain't never seen a mansion with wheels on it. That nigga had to put armor all on his mansion's tires. But, so y'all remember on the video, we're at the Struggle Mansion, I was clowning this nigga's shoes a little bit. Y'all remember that? I was kind of joking because I'm looking at this nigga, and I'm like, I'm looking at the Struggle Mansion, I'm like, this nigga might not be doing too good. I'm starting to feel a little sorry for the nigga. And I look at this nigga's shoes. He had some of the most raggedy ass. This nigga had some March on Selma shoes on with some dingy fucking dirty big ass socks. I swear, and I'm looking at y'all look at that video. I'm looking at this nigga's shoes, and I could have swore this nigga's shoes had taps on the bottom. I'm like, is this nigga wearing tap shoes with some socks that look like dingy leg warmers? So the nigga was struggling. Okay, I'm not trying to shit on niggas because they struggling, but the nigga's kind of faking the funk. My God. But my dude, man, look. The nigga's going from hotel to hotel, so I don't know if this nigga's struggling. And the dude wants to be relevant so bad. And the dude just, he can't make himself relevant. The nigga just ain't relevant. This nigga even tried to make a Wikipedia page, and Wikipedia rejected the shit. Look at this right here. Hold on. Look at this. This nigga tried to make his own Wikipedia page, and they said, look, nigga, you ain't relevant enough. This is for real from Wikipedia rejection. Look at this. So this fuck nigga tried to make his own Wikipedia page, and they're like, nigga, you ain't relevant enough. Get this bullshit out of here. They flagged that shit and got it out. So the nigga is just a struggler. This is a struggling nigga. And he does shit like he gives fake speeches on the White. He did a video, somebody showed me a video where this bitch nigga was standing in front of the White House acting like he was giving a speech to people. The nigga does stuff that's sad. That's why I hate to have to roast this fuck nigga. But the nigga does shit that's sad. And the thing is, another thing, man, because my thing is this. You know, I see a nigga as a coon and he's struggling, and I try to encourage people. I'm like, look, man, let me encourage this nigga. Let me, you know, because I don't have nothing against the dude. At this time, I have nothing against the dude. I saw that he was soft cooning. But again, I'm like, maybe, you know, the nigga needs some encouragement. And then he did his movie. That he did the campaign for his movie, The Fatherless America. So he's like, you know, he did the whole March of the Penguin voice. What up, everybody? It's your boy Tommy. I'm trying to do this movie. I'm trying to do a movie with Fatherless America. I'm trying to do the right thing for the black community, everybody. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is what he needs to stop cooning. Because the thing is, you understand this. There's 3 types of coons. You got the kind of coon that coons strictly for money. You got coons who just cooning because they need the money. That's like the Stephen A. Smith type of cooning. Because Stephen A. Smith, he don't believe a lot of the shit he says, but Stephen A. Smith, he does the shit for money. Then you have the coon who don't really know any better. They're scared of white people, so they don't really have knowledge of self. If you give one of those people knowledge of self, they'll probably stop cooning. But the third type of coon, those are just niggas who don't like other black folks. They don't like being black, and they just want any type of acceptance from white people. They don't give a damn how much money they have. And giving them money just makes them bigger coons. That's the kind of coon Tommy is. Because the thing is, he did that Fatherless America campaign. I put money, did y'all know I put $1,000 on that nigga's campaign? I'm like, look, this nigga just, if we get this nigga some money, because I see this nigga struggling, shit. This nigga lives in a Keebler elf fucking mansion, so this nigga needs some paper. And I got that sympathy thing. I get that from my mom, just always trying to help broke motherfuckers. I'm like, this nigga sitting up here with fucking tap shoes on, some Savion Glover bringing the noise, bringing the funk, tap shoes and shit. So I put a stack on this nigga's campaign. Get it in. You trying to do something positive for black folks? I'm all in for that shit. I'm all in. Let's get it. So this nigga gets the money, don't even put the movie out. This nigga just takes everybody's money and get the money and be like, fuck the black community, everybody. Fuck all these black bitches and fuck these niggas, everybody. He just got shitted on black people after he got that money. That money made him a bigger coon. So that's when I'm like, I don't really fuck with this nigga, man. And then the nigga get on the internet talking about how white people should shoot black kids and all that. I really don't fuck with a nigga on that shit. I got a fucking son. I got a son. I'm not trying to sit up here with niggas talking about how white folks should shoot black boys and all this old bitch shit. Nigga, I got a motherfucking son, dude. Niggas, you ought to be stomped out for saying some shit like that on the real. That's bitch shit, dude. Again, I'm a consistent dude. I don't sit up and put up a campaign saying I'm gonna do a movie and people are contributing to my movie, and then I get on the internet talking about fuck black folks and fuck black bitches. I'm gonna do the movie. I done 3. I'm going to put my all into it and make the shit pop off like I said I was. I'm not going to take the money and then come up with a bunch of excuses. Cooning for white supremacists. That I really didn't like that. He's taking folks' money and then not following up. I really, really don't like shit like that. And the nigga be on that lying shit. That's not the only thing he lied about. He lied about a whole bunch of shit. He got on the phone with Umar. Y'all remember that? And I kind of checked him on this show. He was like telling Umar, yeah, man, what's up, Umar, everybody? Me and Tariq don't fuck with the black authority, everybody. We don't fuck with the black authority. Me and Tariq. I'm like, oh, dude, keep my motherfucking name out your mouth. Keep my name out your mouth, lying ass nigga. Keep my name out your mouth. You dig? Like, keep my name out your mouth, nigga. But the thing is, man, when I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do what I say I'm going to do. And I don't have to put up fake pictures of niggas. I can, but I don't have to because, nigga, this nigga's funny enough. And he did a video like, how come Tariq keep calling me gay, everybody? He must have those tendencies himself. No, nigga, I'm saying you moist because of you. I'm calling you moist, nigga, because of your actions. Let me get some of your pictures. Let me look at this nigga's pictures. Hold on. These are some of this nigga's own pictures. Like right here. Why is this bitch ass nigga kissing a statue of a man? Come on, talk to me, family. Why is this bitch ass nigga taking a picture, kissing a statue of a man? Let me show again. This is why I don't fuck with this hoe ass nigga. When niggas start doing little bitch made shit like that, your lips pooched out, kissing the statue of a dude, and you wonder why I call your crusty, receding hairline ass moist? Come on, dude. That's why we call you moist, my nigga. Got your lips parched out in dick licking mode. That's why I call you moist. These are your pictures. That's not Photoshop. Hold on. I got a couple of more. Wait a minute. This picture here ain't Photoshop. Look at this. Why is this bitch nigga half naked taking a selfie with arched eyebrows? Why is this fuck nigga taking a selfie half naked with arched damn eyebrows? One more time. That ain't photoshopped. That's that bitch ass nigga looking like Ethiopia's next top model. Hoe ass nigga. That's why I'm calling you moist, bitch nigga. With your little taco meat showing and your eyebrows arched, bitch nigga. Use some of your taco meat to put on your eyebrows, fuck boy. One more time, let's look at this hoe ass nigga. Who you supposed to be, nigga? An ashy Tyson Beckford? Nigga, kill yourself. Those are your pictures. I ain't making this up. I ain't done with this hoe ass nigga. Come on, if you want to bring it, nigga, bring this shit. Bring it all, hoe ass nigga. Corny fuck boy. I ain't gotta make up shit. I can just roast niggas with their own material. Not this, you see why I don't fuck with niggas like this. This nigga whining why I don't fuck with him. He's crying, got on my hat. How come Tariq don't be calling me everybody? He don't call me everybody. Tariq crying, trembling in your voice. That's why I don't fuck with you. Look at this. This ain't Photoshopped either. Look at this hoe ass nigga. I'm done. I'm done. Look at that bitch nigga. That ain't fake. That's his picture. What straight up and down dude takes pictures like that? What real true to the game fucking dude takes pictures like that, hoe ass nigga? I ain't no bully, but come on, if you're gonna bring the shit, fuck boy. That's you. You taking pictures hugged up like you got imaginary dicks in your arm, nigga. One more time. Nigga. Y'all listen, some of y'all niggas listen to that? I don't listen to this hoe ass nigga. Some of you niggas listen to that? Y'all listening to a nigga who's hugging up on himself like he got warm dick on his arms? Shame on you niggas for listening to a bitch nigga like that. Shame on you. I gave this nigga 1,000,001 passes. Come on, if you want to bring the shit, nigga, bring the shit. Listen to some fuckboy like this. A nigga taking nude selfies with taco meat and arched eyebrows, hugging up on his own shoulders. Like a moist MMA fighter. I know, what kind of album look like a moist album cover? Hold on. What's the name of this nigga's album? The name of his album is called Entry. Like entry. Enter his ass. What's the name this nigga's album cover with this picture? Hold on. This nigga, and y'all listen to some of this hoe ass nigga's bullshit. This nigga looks like he's about to start a gay porno with this picture. And y'all listen to this hoe ass nigga straight up and down. I done gave this nigga a lot of passes, man. This nigga's been taking shots at me for the longest, man. I done gave this old bitch ass nigga a bunch of passes, my dude. I done gave this hoe ass nigga a bunch of passes. He kept on, kept on, kept on. All right, man, that's what it is. That's what it is, my nigga. Anyway, man, I'm done with this nigga right now. I'm done. Hold on, one more time. Let's look at this picture one more time. Look at that fucked up hairline, too. Hold on. Why does that nigga hairline look like a bat signal? That nigga hairline is calling on Batman. Look at this shit. Shame on you niggas for listening to this hoe ass dude. Anyway, I'm done with that. All right, I'm done with that. All right? All right, I'm done. Now let's talk about other stuff. Let's get on some other things besides this cornball fuckboy. All right. Anyway. All right, let's get some calls in. Shit. What's up? Who's calling? Hello? Hello? Excuse me. All right, let's get another call going in. What's up? Who's calling? Hello?
Hey, what's up, Flex? It's CJ off the Time 6 today.
Hey, brother, how you doing? What's on your mind, fam?
Hey, fam, you know what? First of all, I just want to congratulate brother Mr. Dick with the Kid and Codes, brother. We, as a people, we needed that.
Yes, indeed,
Thank you for that. Much respect on that. But, I was watching this, footage last night, and I noticed up here, in the Bay Area, they downplayed it. They didn't even say it was a reaction to a murder. They said it was like some big-ass riot, all these niggas going on.
Yeah.
And the thing is, and then I'm watching all these coon ads, well, let's get along because we're all God's children, and,
The coon train is never late, man. The goddamn coon train is never late, man. Dude, we gotta, that's why, man, when we hear the coon train, we gotta separate from them niggas and we gotta circle our wagons and we gotta do us, man. We gotta do our thing and really get around younger, progressive black folks who wanna grow and challenge and replace the system of white supremacy, man. We can't sit around and have these coons fucking up our energy with all that coon by y'all Sambo shit. Brother, you alright, man? Sound like shit. Cloverfield in the back. It sound like a monster about to get you, brother. What's that noise in the back?
No, I sneezed.
Okay.
Now, what's it going to take, though, as, the people, man, I mean, what is it going to fucking take for us to realize that shit? Goddamn.
Dude, yeah, again, we just got to get the more progressive black folks who are really about that life, man. That's all. That's the bottom line. But thanks for the call, fam.
All right.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It's hot as hell down here. Man, but again, our brothers and sisters out there, again, in St. Louis, our brothers and sisters, I got to get upset. Speaking of children, I got to go tend to my own kid. All right? We still deep. It's Monday and we're deep in here. It's Monday and we deep in here. Look, what I'll do, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep the music going, and what I'll do, I'm going to come in and out while the music is between the music, and I'll do the radio broadcast and just kind of find out what's going on and everything. I'm hot. I done got myself all worked up going in on this whole ass nigga. All right, so let me do this. The recording that I just did, that's going to be ready in about 10 seconds. So y'all don't go nowhere. Y'all stay here. I get the music going so everybody can kind of chop up game among themselves. And I'll come back in periodically. And I'm going to try to get more details about what's going on out there in St. Louis so we can keep things popping and just stay abreast of everything. So y'all wait about 10 minutes and then we'll be right back. Not 10 minutes, no, 10 seconds. Wait 10 seconds and I'll be right back. 10 seconds.